Hi there, today we're unboxing a dash cam. So this particular one is by AKASO and the model is the Trace 1. Details are in the description below for anyone thinking of purchasing. So let's take a quick look around the packaging. So it comes nicely packaged in a nice glossy package just to show. And compact box, some details here on the rear. And if we come around the front, got some more just up here. So it's a dual camera dash cam. 1080p 30 frames per second. If you go into single mode, you can get 1080p at 60 frames per second. On the front camera, you've got night vision, and on the rear camera, you've got infrared night vision. So this system is more for someone who's a cab driver or a mini cab driver and who wants to record the rear passengers sitting in the car just for their own safety in case there's any issues happening. So let's open it up and see what we get in the packaging. Okay, so I've laid out all the items you get in the packaging, so let me quickly go through them one by one. So you get a quick reference guide, the details on how to use the actual dash cam. Pretty straightforward and all in English. Okay, then you've got a card showing how to actually install the dash cam to the mount. Pretty straightforward. Okay, and a promotion card here. Okay, next you've got a tool here to remove some of the trim from your car or help move it to position the wire into place. Okay, so the actual cable here for powering it in your car. Build quality is good, nice thick chunky cable on there, so it feels good. And mini USB point on one end and the other end obviously the 12 volt for your car. And as a nice feature, they've actually got a USB charge point on there as well. Okay, in terms of cable length, you get about 3 meters on there, so ample cable with this one. Okay, then you've actually got the mount, so rubberized on there, so easily removable, and you can place it in another car easily if you want as well. So build quality seems fine on here, all plasticky, and obviously it can be adjusted. Like so, and you just loosen it obviously to enable you to do this. Okay, then you've got a cable to enable you to connect the actual dash cam to your computer if you wanted to connect to it via that, take the footage off, or you could just take the micro SD card that you'll put in there to transfer the footage off. So it's good they're giving a cable like this. In terms of length and build quality, length is around 70 centimeters and build quality seems good from what I've seen so far. Doesn't feel cheap and nasty in any way. So there you go. Okay, and then you've got some clips just for cable management. If you put it in your car, if I just come in close on there if I can, and it's sticky on the other side, so you can just stick it and then obviously open it up, slip your cable in and position it. Okay, and finally the dash cam. So build quality wise, plastic all the way around. Okay, and very light, I have to admit, no weight to it literally. Okay, and in terms of size, let me get my ruler just to give you an idea. So quite compact. We're saying just under 7.5 by 4.5 by 2.3 centimeters. Okay, lens here is for the front, and I'll just peel that off. Okay, and coming around the other side, you got the rear lens there. So obviously to record people in your car, and screen cover here, so I'll remove that as well just to give you an idea. Okay, if we come around here on the side, got the slot for your micro SD card, a microphone there, and you've got a power button. Okay, we'll come around. It's a bit of rubber on here and you should take that off obviously to mount it into your mount just there. I'm not sure why they bothered with this. You're not really going to place it like this in your car, so probably worth just not having it. And the way it works is you take the mount and I'll just show it slotting into place, and then you put this bit of plastic rubber back on here just to show the branding. No real point to it, they might have just put it on there. Okay, coming around here, you've got the model, and input is 5 volts 2 amps. Okay, and there you go, the lens and the actual display. Got some buttons here, and just to come around there, you got a reset point, and that's it. Seems good from what I've seen so far, and obviously easily removable with the actual mount here. Okay, next let me show how to insert the micro SD card. So you don't get one with this product, which is a shame. They should always give micro SD cards as a starter kit with these, but I've got a small 2 gig one here. Very straightforward, just flip it over, push it in, and there you go, it goes in. And nice, it's got a little recess there, just helps to take it out, and there you go. Simple as that to take out again. Okay, so next I'm going to plug in the power, and we're just going to go through the menu options just to show you what's available on there. So pushes straight onto there. I'm going to cover the rear camera up, and there you go, it started up. So you've got selection options here. So the indicator here relates to the button down there. So this pause button here underneath, pause the recording. So as soon as it turns on, it powers on immediately and starts recording. And if I go through the options at the side here, so initially we've got settings, and if I click OK on that and just quickly skip through the options, you're there. So resolution, let's quickly go in that one. That's the options, and we'll OK that. Loop recording, dual camera display, yeah, front and rear. WDR, record audio, date stamp, and G sensor. Okay, go back, go across, click OK, and more options here. So screen save, date time, beep sounds. You can turn that beeping sound off if it annoys you. Language, parking monitor. So this is where you've got it parked, someone bangs into it and immediately starts recording, so obviously you can catch that footage. Frequency, format, always worth formatting the card, a new card if you put in there, just to ensure it's been initialized correctly, and default setting and firmware version. And that's what you have in the settings. We go back again, the next option here lets you go through the footage. So these are recorded footages, this is the locked footages, and this is one parking mode. If I go back across, if I click OK, and you can see the different modes you can look in. So this one is the front camera, and that's a test I did a little bit earlier. And if I move on to the next one, it'll be the rear camera. So that's me just literally covering up the lens on there. Okay, if I come out of that, and you can flip between the cameras, so you can have them both on in dual. Click it again, and just front only. Click it again, you'll go back to dual. Okay, and then finally you've got the record button there. Okay, and if I bring it at an angle, obviously the button there as well, that'll let you flip. So there between the different camera modes. So that's actually, if I come off it, you can see that's the rear camera. That's 2, and that's just the front by itself. Okay, and that's it. Simple as that, and nothing too complex about it. And it's nice, you can actually turn off one of them if you wanted. So if you just wanted the front on or just the rear camera on, you can just have it in that mode if you wanted. Okay, so you've seen the unboxing and setup of this dash cam. Pretty nice bit of tech. Bit of a break from the norm with this one. Obviously it does have the camera on the rear, so it does record the passengers within the car. Very useful bit of tech if you're a taxi driver or a minicab driver. So there you go. Hope it's helped anyone thinking of purchasing this. Details are in the description below. Thanks for viewing, and don't forget to like and subscribe.